Hi viewers, welcome to Shaker's Bio Factory for NEET. If you like this video, subscribe my channel and click on bell icon to get notification. In this video, I am going to explain one of the topic in mineral nutrition. It is role of macro and micronutrients. The essential elements which are required to plant body. These minerals can perform several functions in growth and development of plants. They participate in various metabolical processes in plant cell such as permeability of cell membrane, maintaining osmotic concentration in the structure of cell sap, electron transport system, buffering action, enzyme activity, and act as a major constituents in macromolecules along with coenzymes. The various form and functions of essential nutritional elements is the first important macronutrient, it is nitrogen. So nitrogen is one of the essential nutrient. It is required by plant with great amount. Nitrogen generally it is absorbed from soil, but most of the nitrogen it is present in atmosphere. Whenever nitrogen fixation take place, at this time the atmospheric nitrogen it will be converted into nitrogen oxides. At this time the plants can absorb mainly the nitrogen in NO3 minus form, it is called nitrates. Along with this, sometimes plants can absorb nitrogen in NO2 minus nitrite form, sometimes ammonium ionic form like NH4 plus. So nitrogen is required to all parts of plant body, and especially it needed in meristematic tissue. Along with this, some of the cells which are more active metabolically. The main physiological role of nitrogen is required by all parts of plants, especially meristematic tissue, metabolically active tissue, and this nitrogen it is the main structural component in the structure of proteins, nucleic acids, vitamins, hormones, etc. And the second macronutrient is phosphorus. Phosphorus is generally available in soil, and plants can absorb phosphorus from soil in the form of phosphate ions like H2PO4 minus or HPO4 2 minus. Inside of the plant cell, the phosphorus is helps to store and helpful for the development of fruits, seeds, storage organs, and young meristematic tissue. The main physiological role of phosphorus is a constituent or structural component in cell membrane along with certain proteins, and these phosphorus present in the structure of nucleotides, it becomes into nucleic acids like DNA and RNA. Along with this, it can participate in the structure of ATP, NADP along with nucleoproteins. The ATP it contains high amount of energy whenever it consists of phosphorus, and three phosphates are attached to nucleoside, it becomes into ATP. Whenever the terminal phosphate is removed, at this time it can releases more energy, so that in the form of ATP phosphorus can store high amount of energy. Along with this, phosphorus is mainly required in all phosphorylation reactions. During phosphorylation reaction, phosphate is added to substrate molecule. For this, it need phosphorus. It is the physiological role of phosphorus macronutrient. The third element is potassium. So potassium is absorbed by plants in K plus ionic form. In plants, it is required in more abundant quantity in meristematic tissue, newly developed buds, leaves along with root tip. The physiological role of potassium is the potassium ions are useful to maintain anion cation balance in a cell. Along with this, in case of stomata, whenever K plus ions are diffuses into the God cells, that leads to opening and closing of stomata. During this time, the sometimes the potassium is useful or involved in protein synthesis, and it is needed for the activation of various enzymes. The potassium is helpful to maintain turbidity in a cell. Due to maintaining of turbidity in God cells, stomata opening takes place. It is the physiological role of potassium. The fourth element is calcium. So plants absorb calcium from soil in the form of calcium ions like Ca2 plus. The calcium is mainly required in meristematic cells. Along with this, the cells which undergo differentiation to form permanent tissue, at this time calcium is needed. The physiological role of calcium is at the time of cell division. This calcium is used for the synthesis of cell wall. At the same time, in between neighboring cell, the middle lamella, it acts as a cement-like material, and this middle lamella is made up of calcium pectate and magnesium pectate. For the formation of calcium pectate, calcium ions are needed and is also needed during cell division, because at the time of cell division, from opposite poles spindle fiber formation take place. For the formation of the spindle fibers during cell division, for the separation of chromosomes, calcium ions are needed, and these calcium have an important future. It is a structural component in some of the biomolecules, so that these calcium ions are accumulated in older leaves, and its deficiency can be seen in younger leaves. Along with this, the calcium ions are useful or involved in normal functioning of cell membrane, and it play an important role in regulating metabolical activities in a living cell. The fifth element is magnesium. Magnesium is absorbed by plants in divalent form like Mg2 plus, and this magnesium is required in growing pots like root, stem, seeds, leaves, etc. The physiological role of these ions is it is useful for the activation of respiratory and photosynthetic enzymes. And these ions are useful for the synthesis of DNA and RNA. And magnesium is also participate in the structure of middle lamella in the form of magnesium pectate, and magnesium play an important role in the structure of chlorophyll molecule, because in the structure of its head, the magnesium, it acts as a central atom in its ring structure, and also it helps to trap energy which is came from sunlight. And the major function of magnesium ion is whenever the ribosomal unequal subunits are participated in protein synthesis, and these two unequal subunits are attached with the help of magnesium ions, at this time it is useful to maintain the structure of ribosomes. These are the different physiological roles of magnesium ions in plants. The sixth element is sulfur. So plants absorb or obtain sulfur in the form of sulfate ions like SO4 2 minus. And these sulfur ions are required in young leaves along with meristematic tissue. The main physiological role of sulfur is the main structural element present in some amino acids like cysteine, methionine, and also it is used in the synthesis of some of the vitamins like thiamine, biotin, and coenzyme A consists of sulfur and ferredoxin. It is involved in various metabolical activities. The seventh element is iron. So plant obtain iron in the form of ferric ionic form. It is Fe3 plus. And these iron ions are required in large amount compared to other micronutrient, because iron is a micronutrient but it need with large quantity in plant cell. The physiological role of iron is it is the main important constituent in the structure of proteins which involved in transfer of electrons like ferredoxin and cytochrome during electron transport. So during electron transport, it performs reversible oxidation. At this time, it is converts from Fe2 plus to Fe3 plus during electron transport. The iron ions are also useful for the activation of catalase enzymes and some enzymes. The iron ions are essential for the formation of chlorophyll molecule along with other pigments for photosynthesis. The eighth element is manganese. So manganese is absorbed by plants in manganese ionic form. It is Mn2 plus. And these manganese ions are mainly required in leaves, seeds, etc. The main physiological role of these manganese ions are the manganese ions are useful for the activation of several enzymes which are participated in photosynthesis, respiration, and even nitrogen metabolism. These manganese ions play an important role in photosynthesis. At the time of photosynthesis in lumen of chloroplast, the water molecule it will break down into H plus ions, electrons and oxygen. For the breaking of water molecule during photosynthesis, manganese ions are needed along with chlorine, but manganese play an important role in the breakdown of water molecule in the presence of light is called photolysis of water. The ninth element is zinc. So plant obtain zinc in the form of Zn2 plus ions. The main physiological role of zinc ions is the ions are useful for the activation of various enzymes, more specifically carboxylase enzymes. The zinc ions are also needed for the synthesis of one of the phytohormone, it is auxin. The 10th element is copper. So copper is absorbed by plants from soil in cupric ionic form like Cu2 plus. The main physiological role of copper ions is these copper ions are useful for overall metabolism in plants along with like iron. This copper also associated with certain enzymes involved in redox reaction process. During this, it performs reversible oxidation. At this time, it is converts from Cu plus to Cu2 plus. The 11th element is boron. So boron is the element micronutrient absorbed by plants in the form of BO3 3 minus or B4O7 2 minus. The main physiological role of boron is it is required for uptaking and utilization of calcium ions. Due to deficiency of a boron, calcium uptake and utilization process also affected. It involved in the functioning of cell membrane. More specifically, whenever pollen grains reach stigma for pollen germination, boron ions are needed. And also, boron is helpful in the translocation or transportation of carbohydrates through phloem tissue. The next element is molybdenum. So plants obtain molybdenum in the form of molybdate ionic form like MoO2 2+. The physiological role of molybdenum is it is a component of various enzymes including nitrogenase enzyme along with nitrate reductase enzyme. Both these nitrogenase enzyme and nitrate reductase enzyme these are participated in nitrogen metabolism so that molybdenum ions are completely associated with nitrogen metabolism. The 13th element is chlorine. So chlorine is absorbed by plants in the form of chloride anions like Cl minus. The physiological role of chlorine ions are so chlorine ions along with Na plus and K plus it helps to determine the solute concentration and helpful in anion cation balance in cell. Along with manganese, chlorine ion also it is involved in photolysis of water and it helps to liberate or release oxygen during photosynthesis from water molecule by photolysis process. These are the physiological role of different macro and micronutrients which are useful in plant body for their physiological activities and various metabolical activities. Thanks for watching.